ache inside. They gave me a...
What's your problem?
Thank you kindly. Hey.
Thanks. Anyone home?
I finished collecting the sample. Let's proceed to the next roost. I finished collecting the sample. Let's proceed to the next roost.
Market's well stocked.
Sweet!
Hey, Leticia, Albert. Is it just me, or have we seen that somewhere before? No, we have. It's identical to what we saw in the mines.
They possess morphological abnormalities. You said you've seen this species before?
Yes, in the Delric mines. Right now, Midas's health is our top priority. The villagers can deal with this avian infestation themselves after we found a cure.
Indeed.
Been vacated.
This zone of inhibition is huge! I think we did it!
Yes, I believe we did, Nina. I must give you credit. Selecting the perfect herb from all of our options was no easy task.
Well, after all, it is my specialty.
You have a keen eye. I forgot I even had it stocked. What exactly is that circle?
Do you see the white part of this plate? It's filled with bacteria, organisms that are so small they cannot be seen with the naked eye. It's these invisible organisms that have made your villagers fall ill. As for this circle, it's called a zone of inhibition. It forms around the site where you place your prospective antidote. The larger it is, the more effective your drug is at killing the bacteria. Meaning,
If we give this drug to people, they won't be afflicted by the disease anymore?
not entirely correct. An antibiotic merely eliminates the cause of the disease. Whether or not the patient is able to recover depends on other factors.
Regardless, it will still rid the world of Helgars, right? That's quite the medicine. What's more, you don't even need iatromancy to create it.
Elena?
Ray, a moment, if you will.
What did you want to talk about?
Though we only used currently available methods to create it, simply by creating this antibiotic, we'll be exerting our influence over the planet's scientific progress, accelerating it considerably. Are you sure you want to do that?
We've already come this far. Why are you talking like a Fed now?
Because if these people don't know how to properly use the antibiotic, it could give birth to a more resilient strain. The civilizations on this planet have yet to industrialize. They're incapable of manufacturing other drugs to combat variants. They have no means of dealing with allergic reactions to the drug. To be blunt, these people's understanding of bacteriology is almost non-existent. Handing them a medication that could theoretically create more problems than it solves is risky at best and catastrophic at worst.
So we should let him die?
Ultimately, that is for you to decide.
Then I choose what'll save the most people right now. Sure, it's possible I could be choosing wrong, but that's for the gods and history books to decide. All us mortals can do is think. Think how we can safely help these people. Think how to avoid your doomsday scenario.
Understood.
Morning, Uncle Midas. You feeling any better?
Well enough, but I'm much too old to go through all that again.
You should count your lucky stars since your quick recovery is pretty miraculous.
I heard. It seems I was struck with the rot. I owe you two.
It's all thanks to Nina. Her many years of diligent research are what paved the way for this discovery. Without her research, it would have been almost impossible to find the plant that contained the appropriate compound.
Filberto would be pleased to hear that.
Thanks.
Well, now that Midas is back to form, I say we're eastward bound.
About that. I hate to put a damper on things, but after the disaster with the first one, they've stopped running the ferries again.
Please tell me you're joking. At this rate, we're never going to be able to search for Chloe.
If you've the stamina, I know a way to Kato, and maybe her. The trail leads from where we repaired Elena, and over the peak of Galca Lemphis.
A trail? There?
It fell out of use over a century ago, so I'd be more surprised if you did know of it. Once we're over, we'll make for Mount Codarinth. The herbs for your medicine can be found there. And I imagine the Kato Seaport will need said cure if we hope to see their ferry services return in a timely manner, yes?
Then you will assist us. Thank you, Maester Felgreed.
Stop. I'm only accompanying you because of Albert and Elena. And I suppose for the sake of Ada itself, it's not uncommon for the residents to visit flatland settlements. We should have the cure on hand in case one succumbs to the rot.
Excuses, excuses.
Silence, whelp. Now, unless anyone wants to experience what I did, I say we get moving.
The start of a beautiful friendship.
He's just not good at expressing himself, but he'll come around. I'm sure you and Albert can both sympathize with his plight.
Huh? The hell's that mean?
I think I might have an idea.
The market is well.
My bad. Stay
Prepare
sharp.
yourselves for battle.
I hear you.
Destroyed. Insufficient. Firing. Neutralized.
You deserve.
Sweet! Enemies, dead ahead!
I see them as well.
Sweet! Let us put down.
Have we here?
Not with my promise left unfulfilled. Enemies up ahead!
Destroyed. Useless. Low.
Strong.
Taking fire. Stay down.
Prevail. Steady, everyone.
Neutralized.
Another day.
We'll be out of
Destroyed.
here.
All over it!
Warning. Energy levels low.
Everyone all right? Enemies up ahead.
Threat neutralized. Destroyed.
Well, it's starting.
Neutralized. Destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Another day.
Get cocky.
Moving on.
See that?
Destroyed.
We're done here.
Stay where you are. Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Threat neutralized. Not much of a destroyed. Threat neutralized.
Deterred.
Threat detected ahead. Warning. Threat neutralized.
Live to fight another day. Hang back. Dead ahead. Guess we're in for a fight.
Destroyed.
Stay where you are.
Neutralized. Destroyed. We should keep moving.
Firing.
Neutralized. Protocols. Are you certain we shouldn't visit Larset Village, Ray?
We should still be pretty stocked on items, so we can probably keep keeping on to the north, can't we?
If we do run out of items, we can always turn back as well.
Understood. Ray has always been incapable of managing his items, but having you here gives me peace of mind, Leticia.
Hey, now, that's enough from the peanut gallery.
We just have to pass through this forest, and we'll be in the Adali region.
The vegetation here makes for poor visibility. Tread carefully. Red there.
Energy levels neutralized. Destroyed.
Target acquired. Will be ours.
Neutralized. Assault. Destroyed.
Enemies up ahead.
Steady, everyone!
Finally back in the Adali region, huh? One step closer to hallowed Mount Galkalem. Yeah. No big deal. Then we gotta find information about Chloe.
It's before us!
Energy levels low. Neutralized.
Stay where you are!
Insufficient output. Target neutralized.
We are
Energy levels low.
Stay where you are! Say goodbye!
Destroyed.
Initiate emergency protocols.
I will take point. Neutralized. Insufficient output.
Damn critical!
Warning. Energy levels low.
nowhere near done.
If there is anything we require, we should visit the village of Ada to restock.
Good call. Midas might want to stop by there too.
No need. Is this really the time for some clothing?
Oh, come on. Just be honest with yourself for once.
Usefulness destroyed.
Threat down here.
Neutralized.
Is there a path here that leads to the Hallowed Mount?
There is. We head for the shrine.
Warning. Energy levels
active from behind all.
Well, sure is imposing enough to be hallowed.
Hence the shrine erected at its base. Compared to this, your climb to Ada was a morning constitutional.
Noted. But if Aussarians could scale this mountain a century ago, I see no reason why we can't.
Might I remind you, Midas, you're still convalescing, and I heard Albert also fell ill at one point. Please exercise caution.
Pardon me, but might it behoove us to pray for our safe passage?
Not if you're in as much of a hurry as you say.
If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to pray as well.
Why?
My pod crash landed in this shrine's sanctuary, leaving it in utter ruin. If a tutelar does preside over this mountain, I should apologize to it for my transgression. Isn't that right, Ray?
As you wish.
Sweet!
Losing one's footing here is likely certain death. Please, tread carefully so as not to slip and fall. The enemy firing!
Destroyed. Neutralized.
Distance. Insufficient output.
Energy levels low. Destroyed.
Moving on.
Insufficient output. Threat detected ahead.
I will not fall.
Neutralized.
Not with my promise left unfulfilled.
If I
Tough
must.
being popular.
I suggest we make camp soon.
The automaton sleeps.
She does, but why do you ask?
I doubt you understand. This is clearly beyond your ken.
After all I have seen, little would vex me about Ray or Elena.
But you saw what should be her muscles and bones. Those were no human innards.
I assumed it was similar to how we encountered the man with the horned pate. A new race, one with a drastically different anatomy.
I see. In actuality, what is Elena?
She's what we call an android. A highly advanced mechanical doll modeled after a human.
Pardon me, I find that hard to fathom.
Leticia, the operative phrase here is highly advanced. Remember my Lagomower in Ada?
I do.
Would that think to pray to a god?
Well, no.
Neither would Elena, and yet she was able to sense the anxiety in your facial expression, make a moral appeal to Raymond, and coax us in what she calculated would be the right direction. That is a feat even some of us humans cannot perform. Raymond, I must ask, though she may be a doll, there must be something special about her, no?
If you want to know if she's special to me, then yes. But if you mean in general, no. Where I'm from, you bump into androids everywhere.
Preposterous, but also enticing. All right, I've made up my mind. I do not believe we have discussed my payment for repairing Elena. As compensation, you will take me back to your homeland with you.
Just so you know, that's not really for me to decide, but I'll put in a good word for you.
I am not asking.
Yeah, I heard you. Don't worry, I'll do all I can.
What wonders abound there?
Leticia?
Please, pay me no mind.
Then the matter is settled. Now, may we endeavor to complete these fools' errands? And may a certain royal retainer come to terms with his fate?
I am certain he shall.
Sweet! Like this?
If we're over the summit, does that mean we're halfway there?
Just about. Now we descend to the summit.
Warning. Enemy threat neutralized.
Sweet!
Point.
Insufficient output. Destroyed. Immediate heat required. Threat neutralized.
Hostiles eliminated.
We should be descending the hallowed mount soon.
Warning. Energy levels low. Destroyed.
Well, that's over with.
Destroyed. Threat neutralized. Insufficient output. Destroyed.
We're starting to see less and less snow. Hopefully it'll start to warm up a little bit.
Enemies!
Now that we have come this far, Kata should be close. Let us continue to the southeast.
I cannot believe that people used to climb the Hollow Mountain to pass between the eastern and western regions of our kingdom.
Stay sharp. We'll be fine. Sorry, Blizzard. Everyone all right?
Neutralized.
Enemies up ahead!
Warning. Energy levels low. Destroyed.
Continue to increase. Target acquired. Stay where you are!
Insufficient output. Threat neutralized.
Well, that's over with.
Initiate emergency protocols.
Hang back, I got this.
Warning. Energy levels low.
I'm nowhere near done.
Insufficient output. Assault. Warning. Energy levels low. Neutralized. Insufficient output.
Suck it, baby.
Leave it to me.
Gotcha covered!
You rang?
Threat detected ahead.
I was in!
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output.
Combat protocols.
It's the ocean, which means the seaport isn't much farther, right?
Correct. If we carry on east along the sea, we will eventually reach Kato.
Keep your distance. Say goodbye.
Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Destroyed.
Nothing can hinder my progress now. Nothing can hinder my progress now.
Starting to pay off.
Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Threat neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low.
I can see a town in the distance. Is that Kato then, I presume?
Indeed. Grown into a lively town, force for the Royal Navy.
Firing!
Over here! We're done.
Firing!
Where'd I go?
Destroyed. Insufficient output. Neutralized.
Hey, is that? Looks like people from town are headed this way. Any clue who they are?
Kato City Guard, I presume. Would you kindly fall back, Your Highness?
Halt! Who goes there?
And what business have you on this side of Mount Cardorinth?
We mean no harm. We are but travelers wishing to return to the capital.
Cado has closed its gates to all outsiders. I strongly suggest you return from whence you came. Now be gone.
What? But we just finished our descent. You can't send us right back.
Be silent! Either return to the west, or return with us as prisoners. Lest you wish to rot in a cell, I suggest you leave now!
Save your breath. The knights of this realm hear naught but the sound of their own voices.
What was that?
You didn't hear? I said the only weapon these pompous blowhards can wield is hot air.
What do you think you're doing?
Bastard! One does not impugn the city guard without consequence!
I will be your opponent.
Securely.
Impudent knaves! You'll regret this!
Guys, they're calling for backup.
Have we no recourse but to reveal that we're with the crown?
Before that, Albert, do you not recognize that armor?
I must admit, I never expected to see your face this far west.
Theo!
Commander?
Well met, Sir Albert Bergholm. Stretching our legs with a jaunt over Galcalemthus, are we?
Bergholm? The one from the King's Guard?
Yes, the very same. Therefore, I believe an apology is in order.
Please, forgive us!
Water under the bridge. I must also apologize for my colleagues' uncouth behavior.
I merely showed them all the respect their station commands.
As ill-humored and sharp-tongued as always, Maester Feldreed. It's a wonder you deigned to join hands with anyone at all. But enough small talk. Follow me. My compatriots did speak the truth about Cado, you know. Please don't go about repeating this to anyone. The rot has taken root here.
Do you know the cause of the outbreak in Cado?
A blackguard who is purposefully spreading the disease. Hence why these forces have been mobilized.
Purposefully spreading?
Correct. Just so happens that as the first townspeople fell ill, rumors of
You're up here before setting sail. You're up here before setting sail.
Now is not the time for us to explore at our leisure. We have more pressing matters at hand. Come, let us have words with Theo.
Now, if you would all accompany me to my office. Now then, you two, mind introducing yourselves? I believe I'm long overdue an introduction.
Well, aren't you self-important?
As I've explained before, we are in pursuit of a woman in peculiar garb. And to my eye, it would seem you bear some connection to her.
Oh, and what if I did?
Then I would take you in for questioning. I should have already done so the moment I laid eyes on you. You are too suspicious by half to keep the company of one such as her.
Enough of this, cousin!
Cousin?
You overstep your bounds. You will treat these two with utmost civility.
Someone feels strongly. Do you, Albie?
Albie?
In truth, we would not have made it nearly this far without their assistance. And can we leave that nickname in the past where it belongs?
Did not expect that. Even if you say they are to be trusted, who am I to believe otherwise? I suppose a maester wouldn't tag along with just anyone. Speaking of your party, am I correct in assuming you're Maester de Forge's daughter?
Whoa, you know who I am?
I happened to be a member of the Kingsguard when His Majesty visited Delric for your father's funeral.
Oh, sorry to be blunt, but who are you exactly? I get that you know Albert and Leticia, but they've never mentioned you before.
I am Theo Clemrath, son of Duke Lambert Clemrath, brother to His Majesty the King, cousin to Princess Leticia.
Clemrath? Wait, Theo, as in Commander Theo of the Assyrian Naval Forces? I'm so sorry!
There's no need to be, I assure you. Any friend of Albie and Letty's is a friend of mine. However, I can't be friends with those whose names I don't yet know. So, would you care to rectify the situation?
I am Raymond Lawrence.
And I'm Elena.
Well then, Ray, Elena. I think it's high time we got to talking. I'm sure there's much to discuss. If it weren't for Letty, I'd think you'd lost your minds.
I know it's crazy, but that woman you're after could be one of my crewmates. And if it is, there's no way she's the source of the rot.
Though I'm inclined to believe you, our political situation with the Empire complicates matters. Residents of Baldar Citadel are evacuating in droves, seeking safe harbor in the capital, Encato. Many suspect that a number of Imperial spies have used this exodus to slip unseen into our lands. The People's Guard is up. Anything outside the norm is viewed askance.
So the Commons have seen this woman, then?
Eyewitness reports claim she was spotted near the Tides. Soon after the encounter, the rot took hold here, to which many and more succumbed. As much as I would like to investigate further, I can't risk it. The mountains are far too dangerous.
Is there truly not to be done?
Yes, as it stands, we are severely short-handed. You saw how I was the only one who responded to your commotion with the guards.
Well, if you require helping hands...
Then you're in luck, 'cause you've come to the right people.
We'll investigate for you.
Of course.
Theo, Nina and Elena have made the discovery of the century. They have found a cure for Helgars.
What?
And it just so happens the herbs we need can be found on that mountain. Commander, I know the place is dangerous, but could you allow us access to the Times?
Please, cousin.
How can I say no? It's not every day Letty thinks to use the word please with me. I would like to offer you something in return, though. Perhaps I can make some headway in the search for your comrade. So, what should I know about her?
Well, her name's Chloe Canaris, and she'll probably be dressed like us.
What sorcery is this?
She's a jumpy one, so no wanted posters or anything like that, got it?
As you wish. Likewise, refrain from pulling that trick again. The townspeople are on edge enough as it is. Despite her stalwart appearance, Letty is the princess of this kingdom. Keep her out of harm's way, will you?
Let's try stopping by the infirmary.
Before setting sail. Welcome to the best stock shop in Kato. At least, I think it is. Help yourself. Thank you very much. Please come again.
Thanks.
Best selection in the port.
We're all set, then let's beat feet to Mount Cotterinth. They said it was to the north, so no boat rides for us.
Of the sea breeze?
This is pretty good.
Have a wonderful day.
I'll be back. Seriously doubt the woman they saw was Chloe. We need to get to Mount Cotterinth, and fast.
Cotterinth, It looms over the northern part of Cotterinth. It is a veritable treasure trove in the Disney. I have been there once or twice before.
For my ethereal onslaught! So
Hostiles eliminated.
There's a legend about these mountains, you know. Has to do with an enchantress and a prince.
I'm listening.
A long, long time ago, Mount Cotterinth was part of the Kingswood. A beautiful enchantress fell in love with a young prince. But their love was not meant to be. Before attempting to beguile the prince, the enchantress was sentenced to death by 1,000 arrows. With her dying breath, she cursed these lands, twisting the branches of trees into sharp, deadly arrowheads, and befouling the air with a scent of rot and decay. The end.
Oh, is that all? You're telling me we're headed right for some type of cursed mountain?
It's not really cursed, it's just a story to keep kids away. The mountains here are really dangerous. More dangerous than most. People have come up with all sorts of tall tales about them.
Even so, the part about the miasma gives me pause. There may be poisonous flora releasing pollen, or fissures leaking volcanic gases. We should be careful.
See that? I'm nowhere near done.
Insufficient output. Stay where you are. Warning. Energy levels low. Conduit secure.
Get ready to fight, everyone! It's
insufficient output.